Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, high temperatures today were above average. In fact, most of us made it past 50 degrees. The exception Lakeview at 48, but it was 51. And Klamath Falls, low to mid 50s into the Shasta Valley. Here in the Rogue Valley, mid to upper 50s. 58 was the official high. In Medford, 50 degrees with some showers. For Brookings, that was your high temperature for today. Now, we did have the weak system that moved through our region. Now it's over towards eastern Oregon. We're kind of in the remnants of kind of leftovers in terms of that activity for right now. Nothing is really showing up on radar in terms of rain showers, but we do have another system way offshore. This doesn't really look all that impressive, and it's not, because it's a pretty flimsy system. In the last several days, and still for the next couple of days, we've been looking at our jet stream that really kind of steers all of our systems, and it's been really weak over the last several days, and that's just been the story for really why we haven't really had any particularly strong systems. And it's because we have a classic El Nino setup where we have a split flow in that particular storm track. So way out in the central Pacific, that's where all the energy is, and that's where all the real stormy weather is going. But you can see there's two different directions here. We have energy going up towards Canada and up towards Alaska, and then energy going down towards Mexico. So everywhere in between, everything kind of gets shredded apart. So the real strong storms, they don't really hold together all that much. Now we fast forward towards Wednesday, we finally get a little bit more energy into the region. We finally get a better chance of seeing some rain and some mountain snow. But it's still going to be pretty weak because we're going to still have energy going way up to the north and energy way down to the south. Now we get a little bit farther towards the end of the week, we still get a little bit of high pressure still building, and so we're not really still looking at anything significant. But the big change for the end of the week is going to be all that stormy winds that I was telling you about. All of that starts to aim itself towards California. So by the end of the week and into next weekend, boy, California could really be looking at kind of a scenario that we saw last week with the rain and the flooding yet again. But we're not going to see anything significant here into Oregon. Yeah, we'll see some rain, especially on Saturday, but it's not really going to be all that significant. And then by Sunday, it kind of erases from the area. So looking at our futurecast, we just have a lot of clouds from that system we were just looking at. That's all we're going to be looking at for Monday and into Tuesday as well. Now, we may see a few showers along the Oregon coast for Tuesday afternoon. The Futurecast wants to kind of indicate that here into the Rogue Valley, that is a possibility, but that should hold until later on over Tuesday night. Now you can see getting around midnight, you can see now we're starting to see some rain along the Oregon coast, but notice how there's just not a big drastic amount of rain and snow. We're looking at Wednesday morning, yeah, some snow east of the Cascades, some rain west of the Cascades, but it's pretty much in bands, so it's not real significant weather in terms of that. Now our 5-day precipitation forecast, Monday and Tuesday, are going to be dry. Wednesday is going to be the wettest day, Thursday, Friday, just not a whole lot of activity overall. The forecast for tonight, we'll see some fog here in Medford, forecast low at 36, 42 for Brookings. Tomorrow, we'll have a lot of clouds throughout the area, but generally looking at highs into the 40s and 50s, 55 for Medford, 48 for Klamath Falls. So here's your 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast. Temperatures pretty much into the mid-50s. We warm up a little bit more with that southerly flow on Friday. Temperatures near 60, but plenty of rain, though, along the Oregon coast. That's where the heaviest rain will stay for the next several days. For Northern California, your next best chance of rain will be on Valentine's Day. Not so much the day after, but a little bit more once we get towards Friday and into the weekend. Klamath Basin, you'll have some morning fog possible for tomorrow morning. Dry on Tuesday, and then we'll see some rain and snow, but snow levels staying pretty much above Klamath Falls elevation. For the Cascades, you'll start seeing some more snow once we get towards the latter part of the week. Snow levels still fairly high for that particular part. And for the Rogue Valley, we'll see some rain beginning on Wednesday, but no real significant rain. Maybe our heaviest might be on Saturday.